Bienvenue à toutes et à tous les amis, j'espère que vous allez bien, on se retrouve sur HONKAI STAR RAIL pour continuer nos aventures. Donc c'est parti, on va continuer un petit peu la quête pionnière bien sûr, mais avant tout je vous montre rapidement, hein, donc elle n'a pas beaucoup plus été améliorée. Je commence seulement à atteindre les ressources, 4 étoiles, 4 stars. Pour le moment, on monte doucement. Mais là c'est surtout qu'aujourd'hui on va... J'essaie de voir si je peux choper les coffres, puisqu'en vrai il y en aurait que 3. Donc ça pourrait être pas mal, surtout s'ils sont sur la route. Hein. Ça serait pas si mal. Ok, j'en ai un derrière, il y en a un ici. Il y a juste le spectre que je ne sais pas où lui se trouve. Ok. Écoutez, j'ai envie de vous dire, je serais assez chaud pour aller au moins faire cela. Donc je vais faire des petites ellipses juste pour aller chercher les coffres. Il n'y en aura pas pour longtemps. Sauf que là, il parle, donc... Ça n'a pas... C'est bon, il parle plus? On est bon? Bon bah pour l'heure, ouais si, ellipse quand même. Ah, voilà, on arrive au niveau du changement, donc c'est juste avant d'aller chercher le fameux coffre. Ah bah super, bah, bonne ambiance. Le premier. Ah je sais pas s'il pourrait pas y avoir autre chose. Hein. Pas de papillon. Ça me paraît quand même assez bizarre, mais... Bon, soit. Je sais pas combien on est en papillon. Ah, intéressant. On va attendre d'avoir le tout. Ce serait pas mal. Ensuite, le deuxième coffre, il est là-bas. Ok, alors on va faire un autre truc d'abord. J'ai envie de voir à combien on dispose de ressources. Et on verra du coup si ça nous casse les fameux trésors ou non. Ouais, je veux voir. Voilà, donc on a une des fameuses ressources où on peut choisir de stats. On pourra faire 3 vœux. On a 2 édolones, en sachant qu'avec la quête, on va avoir une édolone aussi. On va attendre. Avec ça, on sera pas trop mal. On sera pas trop mal. Ah, il y a toujours le coffre qui est présent là, c'est cool. Alors eux, ils veulent qu'on aille ici. Je sais pas si je peux aller là ou... Est-ce que je dois passer plutôt... Selon moi, je devrais plutôt passer par ici. On va juste regarder comme ça. Ouais, c'est mort. C'est mort, mais il y a quelque chose à capturer. Il manquerait vraiment pas grand chose. On va se TP déjà au moins dans cette zone. Je vais essayer d'aller jusqu'à l'autre. Si je vois que je dois faire des puzzles ou autre, ah voilà, hein, on le fera. Et puis ce sera comme ça. Donc là je viens de trouver un petit insecte ici. Ça m'en fait un de plus. Peut-être qu'un jour on pourra avoir des personnages pour bon, récupérer tous les petits oiseaux comme ça, on sait pas. Hein. Normalement même les coffres je suis censé pouvoir les avoir maintenant. Parce que sur Pénéconie j'avais pas fait attention, on avait eu un item. Et là c'est pareil, on a un nouvel item. Par contre voilà. Pas ici. J'avais un item. Bien hier que je l'avais aperçu, mais... C'est dans les gadgets, normalement. Il y a Penacony. Il y a le loup fou. Et en fait, ça, je m'en servais jamais. Sur Erta, et normalement, on devait avoir le nouveau. On l'a pas eu? Bon. Soit. C'est là où je me pose la question de comment vais-je passer. Ouais, là, il n'y avait pas l'air d'avoir quelque chose de jour ou de nuit, donc... Aucune idée, ou est-ce que ce serait après la quête je sais pas. Bon, on va aller de toute façon à notre point. Ce sera plus rapide. Alors, je vais prendre l'équipe rupture avec Erta. Bon, c'est pas ce qui va nous donner l'effet de rupture, loin de là.
They're still locked in battle. The battle is still raging. I can feel the intensity even from here.
Oh oui, on s'est sorti du combat. Je voudrais aller les aider.
I understand how you feel, mister. But right now, we must head to another battlefield. Mem! Mem, 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 mem. Mem, 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 mem. Mem. Me, mem, mem.
Ok. Prends les éclats. Même.
Is that the gate to the past? Let's go, mister. We will unravel Nikador's secrets together.
Allons-y.
Castrum Crimnos. So this is how it looked like before Aquila closed their eyes.
Par où devons-nous commencer ces recherches? Nos recherches.
We should first figure out which era we've traveled back to. The memory fragments we gathered from Mem all point toward the final stage of the Chrysos War. We might be able to use that as a starting point for our deductions.
Mais nous n'avons qu'à demander.
We may draw suspicion this way. Castrum Crimnos is no leisure spot for tourists. We shouldn't draw unnecessary attention to ourselves. Let's start with the city's surroundings. We might be able to gather some clues by listening and observing. Under all this resplendence is the distinct stench of death. But even the most magnificent of deaths can never be sweet.
Allez en bas. Ah là là. Je vais au moins faire ça parce que la lance, si on l'oublie, ça va être peut-être un peu embêtant. Donnez le socle. Ah voilà, un ennemi en moins. Un deuxième. Strike.
I accept this reward bestowed by the Great One.
Voilà, on purifie.
But they still need some possessions.
Petite énigme. On va pas faire non plus toute l'expo. Hein. Je devais pas être très très loin. En fait, j'avais plus ou moins bien fait dès le départ, mais c'est juste que... Je sais pas pourquoi, je merdouille de temps en temps. Ok, on peut continuer. Il restera plus que dans cette zone-là. Visiter un peu et on est pas trop mal. Ouais, peut-être encore des choses que je dois récupérer. Là, ça sent quand même le coffre. Hein? Pas du tout. Oh non, mais l'angoisse. Peut-être que ce sera juste en haut. J'espère. Et c'est non. Ah si, ça va. Ah bah parfait. On est juste au niveau de l'objectif. Bon, c'est pas mal.
accept this reward bestowed by the Great One.
Hello?
Y'a quelqu'un?
What is it?
May I ask if you're here to join the competition?
Competition? No. I have no interest in meaningless sports.
So, you're here for Nikador's festival?
Utterly foolish.
Quel type désagréable.
War has left its mark on many from this period, so please don't take it personally.
Ok, allez.
Crown Prince, Chrysocer, what a joke! Midemos is just a coward. Those who deserted Kremnos with him have brought shame upon the Lance of Fury. Despicable traitors will never bask in glory again.
But Midemos is undoubtedly the mightiest warrior among us. Who else can we turn to now that he's gone?
What nonsense are you spouting? King Euripon, the rightful ruler of Castrum Kremnos, has not fallen. He still stands firm in this city and has never given up on awakening the great Titan. As long as we remain steadfast at his side, we'll reclaim our former glory and sow bloodshed and conquest amongst our foes.
King Euripon. Right, of course. The people of this time wouldn't know the fate of that old king yet.
Quel destin.
He was killed by Lord Mighty.
Tiens, un déserteur. Et personne n'a l'air furieuse.
No, I don't believe that Lord Mighty left out of cowardice. It was, in fact, a courageous choice. With that, we should have enough to determine the time period we are currently in.
Finest weapons for sale! Come take a look! The sharpest blades in all of Kremnos. Gladiator swords, maces, and bucklers crafted by the grand craftsman Cartonus himself. Ha ha! Looking to breeze through your foes at the Kremnos festival? Huh. I've got the best weapons right here for you.
Ça ne marche pas fort, hein.
Those boorish warriors know nothing about quality gear. Ah, but you're not like them. With your air of sophistication, you must be a noble from one of the grand city-states, right? Here, let me show you what I have in stock.
The craftsmanship of a weapon reveals the time period it's made. We can afford to take a quick look.
Alors, on a quoi ici? Bon, on va les prendre. Ouais, pas si grand. Dans d'où je les prends?
Mister, much as we're in a memory of the past, impulse buying is still an undesirable behavior.
You're quite the high roller. Thank you, and please come again.
May I take a look at that weapon, mister?
Ouais, donc voilà, il fallait quand même regarder. Fallait les prendre.
I've seen enough. Let's go, mister.
Leaving already? Don't you want to browse through my other wares? Well then, come back anytime. If you make it through the festival today.
Qu'est-ce qui ne va pas avec ces produits? C'est quoi cette scène?
Those weapons reek of blood. He made an effort to conceal it, but traces of death aren't something you can easily erase. I shudder to even consider where he got his goods from. He didn't lie about the weapon being one of Cartonis's handiwork, though. Thanks to its inscription, I now have a fairly good guess of the time period we're in.
Ok.
It's a scroll written in the common tongue. We should see what it's about. Courage, honor, reason, tenacity, sacrifice. Nikador did live up to these values in his prime, but now... Kremnos seems to be hosting a festival, where its victor can go on to have an audience with the ruler and be bestowed with honor. It's just as Mr. Damionis described. If we can pose as participants, we might be able to get into the city. Let's run through everything we know so far, mister. Lord Mighty has gone to seek refuge in Akama with some of his people. Old King Europon still reigns, though Nikador has fallen into a slumber. And Castrum Kremnos is now gathering warriors from all over in preparation for their festival. It seems that we've traveled back to the last years of the Chrysos War, a time when Castrum Kremnos grappled with both internal strife and the Titan's waning divinity.
Vous avez un plan en tête? Inutile de discuter, on fonce dans le tas, il va falloir vous utiliser vos pouvoirs.
The safest bet is to play by the rules. They happen to be hosting a festival in the city. We can try entering as participants? Let's make our way into the city first. We can then wait for the right opportunity to strike. When it comes down to it, I will take care of Nikador's kin. That should be the place to sign up.
Alors...
Ninja runaway fast technique.
Oh, such a pity. Those three warriors were so close to completing the trial, to emerging as victorious Kremnoan warriors, and to earning an audience with our glorious King Europon. And yet, they collapsed at the final hurdle. The fury-eyed Praetor swiftly hacked them down, reducing them to mere mincemeat. May Nikador recognize their valor and embrace their heroic spirits. Next! Do we have any more warriors ready for the challenge? King Europon awaits, longing for the first brave soul to survive and stand before him.
Bah c'est sûr que ça va être nous. Hein. Cette compétition semble très violente. Elle est vraiment si intense?
It was a time when life was valued far less than bread. People hardly bat their eyelids at the savagery and death that had become commonplace.
Oh, does no one have the courage to take up the challenge? Are you not prepared to wager your glory and set your lives ablaze under the splendor of Kremnos?
Let me through.
Why, it's you again, inarticulate fool. Unarmed, and yet you dare to think you can join the Kremnos festival? That's an insult to the Lance of Fury. I've told you before, this is a trial for 3. This is a trial that requires 3 people. If you can't even gather enough comrades to stand by you in life and death, it's time you went home and took up herding.
Let me through.
Huh. So you're not just inarticulate, but also hard of hearing. Keep up this act of nuisance, and I'll be sure to show you how uncivil we can get.
Teams of 3. Mister, this might be our chance. We can enter the city with him.
Compte sur moi, on sera ses coéquipiers.
Who are...
You two.
I see what this is. As you wish. Good for you. You now have allies to court death with. Come on up here, fool. The adrenaline-pumping scenes are becoming a bit tiresome, so adding a wildly mismatched interlude would make for a refreshing change and spice things up. Let the trial begin, then. Your only goal is to survive. As long as you still hold the breath of life, you'll either triumph over every trial and claim worldly glory, or leave your soul in Kremnos to become fuel for strife.
Les enjeux sont élevés. Ça ne me plaît pas trop.
Have faith, mister. Lord Finon and Lord Mighty are still fighting. We must match their unwavering resolve.
Can we enter now?
Eager to meet your demise? Very well then. Let the trial begin. Give me your names, warriors.
Casterus.
Nice.
Casterus, Nias, and another. It is an honor to see your true faces revealed by the radiant glow of the Blade of Fury. In the name of the 5 virtues of Nikador, courage, honor, reason, tenacity, and sacrifice, stride through the holy city's gate and embrace your fate. May your courageous souls satisfy Nikador and fuel the conquests of Kremnos.
Allez, c'est parti.
Lord Nias, may I ask what is it you are fighting for?
Fighting needs no reason. I seek only to crush foolishness.
I accept this reward bestowed by the Great One. Ha!
Est-ce que ce serait pas le moment juste de garder l'active en rupture? Il y a des chances.
They have fewer guards than I expected. I thought we'd be greeted with something more intense.
Étudier les formalités avant de lutter. Une approche réfléchie, ces personnes aguerries. Apprécie aussi les énigmes.
Meaningless. Why stall those charging for death's door?
Death is not part of our plan, Lord Nias. We should work on solving the puzzle they've set for us. Look, there are 2 braziers on that wall. Could they be some sort of hint? And those mechanisms protruding from the ground. Should we attempt to activate them? A prophecy tablet. Let's make use of the tools here to solve the puzzle. Look, we lit the brazier.
You seem quite familiar with these devices.
Huh? They're all over Amphorius.
Ok, donc on doit aller chercher celui qui est en haut.
Is this the exit? Oh, it's locked. Let's focus on igniting the braziers first.
Alors, je veux bien. Mais c'est bon si tu ne m'embêtes point.
What's wrong, Lord Nice?
C'est pas grave, ça fait un combat, on va être tranquille pour aller chercher les deux.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Il va pas faire une grande explo là.
Time to cleanse the field.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin!
Share good fortunes. Let us dance once more.
Allez.
I will remember your last words. Farewell.
En haut. Très bien.
Ninja runaway fast technique.
Alors, on va faire combat. Pareil.
Be of your body and mind.
Let's improvise.
Unite our goals.
Myriad colors first.
Let the show begin!
Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
The Titan's creations. When did they become so weak?
Ok. C'est bon. Ah non, c'est pas bon. On l'a, c'est bon. On est pas mal là. J'ai pas récupéré le coffre. Pas mal ça là. Elle est pas mal, elle est pas mal.
Ninja runaway fast technique. Ninja runaway fast technique. I accept this reward bestowed by the Great Lan.
Rest in peace.
A dreamless sleep is nothing but deathly silence.
Et là ça va être bon.
The gate has opened, as expected.
A meaningless challenge to erode the patience of warriors.
Barricades. We must find a way to remove them. Could it be a challenge that requires us to use the hand of Zagreus? Let's get closer and find out.
D'accord.
The embodiment of all things despicable. Their legacy reduced to mere playthings for humans.
Non. Je vais voir au cas où si ça pouvait casser, mais non.
The way ahead is now clear. Lord Nias, before we move on, there's something we must explain to you.
You're not here for this foolish competition.
How did you...
You've been fighting to suppress your true thoughts within you all this while. You cannot deceive me. I know you have no care for that fatuous king's contrived glory. You can keep your motive to yourselves, so long as you stay out of my way.
Et votre motivation?
I've said it before. To obliterate the deeply entrenched roots of foolishness within Castrum Kremnos.
Now the true challenge begins. This is where it gets difficult.
Meaningless forestalling. They are meant to taste defeat on the battlefield. Deter us further, and I shall send them to Thanatos.
On peut pas faire avec la main? Je sais pas ce que c'est. Tu ne t'en iras pas. Les coffres, on peut les ramasser avec? Non. Pas les coffres. Donc là, on peut passer à droite. Mais c'est bizarre, il y a une pièce. Comment, je ne sais pas. Où elle est? Ah là, comme ça, honnêtement... Ah, mais je pouvais pas la mettre là-bas? Forcément, ce soit ici? Ah, c'est ça. Ah, mais c'est peut-être ça qui ferait que... D'accord. Si on les reproduit à l'identique, on peut avoir le fameux coffre. Très bien. Allez, on va aller chercher les coffres.
Ninja runaway fast technique. A ninja must not lust for wealth, but they still need some possessions.
Ok.
Wait.
Vous avez mal au dos, impossible, j'ai toujours envie de me battre.
Hush. Listen.
Looks like I've hit the jackpot this time.
I hear it now. That's...
Pretend you did not hear anything. Act oblivious. We'll find a way to make him come out of hiding.
Ha!
Stop at the next turn. If there's an assassin, we'll take care of him right there. Keep quiet.
They sure are quick on their feet. One bag won't be enough to hold everything. After this haul, I shouldn't have to scrounge for leftovers for the next few days. If only this festival could go on longer.
Now.
Oh,
Aha.
that's why all of your weapons reek of blood.
Well, I can explain myself. You see,
Looting the arena like a despicable lowlife. Prepare to meet Thanatos, thief.
No! Stop!
Don't do it, Lord Nias. This isn't right. Please, let him go.
Turn around, girl. Look at the corpses of those we crushed. You can cut down warriors without a second thought, yet you show compassion to this scum. Give me a reason. Show me you're not as dumb as those ignorant fools.
Because he still knows how to fear death. Despicable or scum he may be, but he doesn't deserve to die here, nor become a sacrifice to the hand of Shadow. It is the darkest force in this world, and if left unchecked, all light will be consumed. To answer your question, it is never the desire to kill that drives me to wield a sword, but rather the fear of death.
Get lost, scum. Consider yourself lucky today.
Thank you! You won't see me around this city again! I promise!
Your mercy is appreciated, Lord Nias.
Make no mistake. This is simply a commendation for your courage, not a sign that I agree with your ideas. If I understand you correctly, you must have overcome tremendous fear to dare to stand in the way of my sword. This trial isn't over. We should keep going.
Bien sûr, on l'avait entendu. Hein.
Mechanism. We need to ignite the two braziers to unlock the way forward. Let's clear this trial together, mister.
Oh non.
Immerse yourself in it.
Je ne voulais point taper l'ennemi. Oui. Je peux aller vite.
Share good fortunes.
I will remember your last words. Farewell.
Allez. Quelle est là-bas? Donc déjà de une.
One more to go.
Ouais. J'ai bien envie d'aller là-bas. Là, j'avais pas le choix de les taper. D'avoir un petit bonus derrière.
Technique dazzling obliteration. Please. Time to cleanse the filth.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
Share good fortunes.
C'était
I will
bref.
remember your last words. Farewell. I accept this reward bestowed by the great. Nejutsu secret technique dazzling obliteration. Please be of your body and mind.
Let the show begin.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Unite our goals. Let us dance once more.
Ok.
I will
On est bon.
remember your last words. Farewell.
Passion et créateur.
Ninja runaway fast technique.
That should have done it, right?
On est bon. Ah oui, c'est remettre. Hein?
The gate won't budge in this time dimension. How about...
Ah ok, non, non, c'est bon. Tout est bon.
Are there others who made it this far?
Ah non.
Never underestimate
J'ai vu
those who
l'insecte.
step in.
Oh, fais-moi monter. J'ai vu l'insecte.
Into this arena. They are skilled and courageous beyond measure.
Et je pense que j'aurais pas pu le choper tout de suite vu que j'ai été remarqué. Et voilà. Un de plus. Ce cas, une grande partie des gains me revient. Allez. On peut continuer. La solo aussi, on va changer, on va prendre la team dot. Ah oui, d'accord. J'en suis un descendant. Tu m'as cru si facilement. Et un célèbre voleur infâme. Allez, capturé. Allez, c'est parti. Hop.
Brave one. Oh, brave one. Come closer. Let me get a good look at you.
Are you calling out to me, Lion?
That's right. I am. You have an unusual aura about you. I have not seen such a blazing soul in a very long time. The blazing star of Castrum Kremnos has drifted far from us. All that remains is a dim candle on the verge of being extinguished.
L'étoile flamboyante.
I think you're right.
The aging and feeble king is plotting something unspeakable. One that seeks to defile Nikador's divinity, their soul, and the legacy they left to Kremnos. need salvation. We need a champion to reignite our hope.
I did not come to save anybody, Old Lion. I'm here to answer a call. To crush greed and foolishness once and for all.
Perhaps that's what we desperately need. Forge on then, warrior. Heed the call. I am elderly and weary, but I shall watch you depart and pray for your victory in every battle encounter.
Est-ce que ça va être la naissance du coup d'un demi-dieu? Il y a des chances.
The calling you're heeding.
Comes from the depths of this city. We're close. So close, in fact, that I can hear the whispers in my ears.
Such carnage. Whose desires does this festival truly serve?
A beast that has lost sight of its target, and is now guided only by its innate bloodlust.
Lord Nias, now that we're at the very heart of Castrum Kremnos, it's time to let you in on our goal here. While we do not expect you to work with us, we do not wish for conflict either.
Speak.
We came here to find a way to destroy Nikador. We received intel that the Titan of Strife had lost their reason and is now trying to create an immortal vessel for themselves. If we do not stop them now, they will pose a grave danger to the future generations of Amphorius.
Grave danger, you say? Our goals are not in conflict, girl. Find the Titan, and we can both get what we came for.
Et le festival? Est-ce que nous devons les combattre?
Better off forgotten.
The souls of the sacrificed are still wandering this hall. I hear their endless bemoaning. Their senseless deaths have left them wronged. Their mournful wails echo endlessly. Perhaps I can learn something from their cries.
Oh, oh oh, nickel. Mais une petite capture là.
Reveal yourself, O warrior spirit. I know that you have yet to rest. I ask for you to guide us. Let us see what you once gazed upon. Let us hear what your ears once heard.
You can rouse the dead.
No. I can only summon souls that haven't fully passed on.
Ah, d'accord, il nous dit combien on en a trouvé. On verra ça plus tard.
O ye who cannot rest in peace, tell us, what have you heard?
Do we really just leave them like that? The putrid stench of decay here is almost too much to bear.
Yes. Didn't you hear? This is part of the ritual. We need to offer up sacrifices to the Titan.
Keep the challengers coming and have them fight till the end. Only by letting Nikador revel in the chaos of war can we control their descent into madness.
Fabricating a spurious war in an attempt to calm the Titan. Nikador has indeed lost their will.
This barbaric method of theirs clearly proved to be effective. The soul can reveal even more to us.
What's wrong?
Guiding souls takes a lot of energy. But I'm fine, Lord Nias.
Ok. Voilà comment on fait.
Oh, restless soul. Tell us, what have you heard?
How much longer is this festival going to last? What is King Euripon waiting for?
Be patient, for our plan is still underway. Sealing a Titan soul is no easy endeavor. The priests are already working as fast as they can.
Priests captured from other city-states. Who can guarantee their loyalty? I say we punish one of them so they know to behave.
Sealing a Titan's soul. Could it be the sword vessel in Lepos' ballad? The one that Cartonus crafted himself?
Foolishness. Perhaps now you begin to understand the weight of that term.
Pourquoi est-ce qu'ils ont fait ça? Nikador est donc à leur merci.
Out of cowardice. They are afraid of losing their faith and guidance. Nikador fights against the unseen. They have no time for the folly of mortals.
Lord Nias, you seem to know a lot about that Titan.
The whispers I'm hearing may very well be from Nikador themselves.
They're beckoning to us from the other side. Continue to guide us through, O wandering soul.
Oula.
The next one. I need to last till the next one.
Allez.
Good, good. All the best. Lost souls. Tell us. Mister, lost souls. Tell us. What have you heard?
Have you heard? King Eurypon's advisors are coming up with a plan to launch an all-out attack on Akama.
Alors je suis dégoûté, j'ai appuyé sur le mauvais bouton. Je voulais juste me mute. Ouais, bon. C'est pas grave.
With just a handful of soldiers we have, they're absolutely out of their minds.
That's the long-term plan. Our priority for now is still to complete the God King's project.
So their plan to attack Akama was conceived that long ago?
I knew it.
Lord Anais.
I've long suspected that you two are not from here. No, not just that. You're not from this era. Is it Oryx? No. They would not be capable of such power.
Mince, on est repéré. Je crois qu'il va falloir le faire taire pour devant.
Calm yourself, mister. I believe he has no ill intent toward us. Your guess is correct, Lord Nias. We are not from this era. Someday in the distant future, the mad Nikador will drive our companions and our homeland to the brink of destruction. The reason we came back here is to find a way to prevent Amporius from falling to its doom.
Their madness will last for thousands of years. The destruction created by human folly is more than anyone could imagine. It so happens that we have the same goal.
The souls are still lingering here. Let us keep going.
Don't push yourself.
We're almost at the end. I can sense it.
Ok, on est pas mal. À part le miss du fameux bouton. J'ai entendu un drôle de bruit là. Il y a un coffre dans le coin.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Let the show begin!
Unite our goals.
Rotate and critic! Make Jutsu secret technique dazzling obliteration! First pass, please!
Yeah. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin!
Dream vanished. I hope I can be of help.
Ça peut très bien être en dessous. C'est quoi toutes ces questions? La curiosité t'a piqué ou quoi? C'est pas faux. Je viens du futur. Alors là, ça va être compliqué.
No holding back.
Parce que j'ai pas d'ultime.
Share good fortunes.
Evilly but what? Ninjutsu, secret technique, dazzling obliteration.
Allow me to purge the root of the time to cleanse the filth.
Take your positions.
Have we met? Dream vanished.
Dazzling ninja reporting for duty.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
C'est pas considéré comme un ultime là?
Be of your body and mind.
Étrange. Étrange, étrange.
I hope I can be of help.
Un coffre de base en plus.
All the best.
En plus c'est bien, on libère tranquillement la zone.
Oh, restless soul.
It's the race.
I'm fine, mister. Lost souls. Tell us, what have you heard?
Courage, honor, tenacity, and sacrifice. Their divinity was split into 5 parts, but we're missing one fragment. Oh, God, King.
Where did you lose your reason? We will keep searching for it. We must find it.
I never knew ferrying souls stuck in limbo could bring this much pain. If only death didn't exist in this world. That way, they wouldn't have to linger here. And I wouldn't have to suffer.
You don't have to listen to these spirits any longer. We've learned enough from them now. The people of Kremnos have tampered with Nikodo's soul in some way. What we need to do is find the place of their blasphemous act. Stay strong. We have not reached the end yet.
I'll be fine. Just give me a few moments. Let me send this lost soul into the gentle embrace of death. The other side is beckoning to you. Go on, lost soul. Rest in peace. That will do. I am sorry that you had to witness my earlier outburst.
I understand your pain, child. But you need to set it aside for now. We are nearing the place where they cast and cut the souls. It's likely no one survived this far in the festival. Stay alert.
The Titan's kin. Be careful.
Warrior. Entry forbidden.
Has it lost its sanity? What a woeful creation. I shall put it out of its misery.
Split soul. Indestructible body.
Ouais.
Let the show begin!
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration! First pass, lead!
Time to cleanse the filth.
First pass, lead!
Unite our goals.
First pass, lead!
Let the show begin!
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Dreams do come true.
Clouds scattered.
Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration! First pass, lead! First pass, lead!
Be of your body and mind.
Let's improvise. Let the show begin!
First pass, lead!
Dream vanished. Everything in this world is bleeding. Time to cleanse the filth.
Dreams do come true.
Rotate ink
Share good fortunes. Let us dance once more.
We'll catch up.
Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration! First pass, lead!
Is it dealt with?
Et voilà, réglé.
No, I doubt it'll be that simple.
Split soul.
An experiment.
Comment ça?
King Europon wanted to strip Nikodor of his divinity and seal it within an intricate vessel for all eternity. That's how he would immortalize Nikodor's divine body. Of course, he had to test it out on a Titankin before going on to remold the Titan.
Comment pouvez-vous en être aussi sûr?
The answer is very simple. Because the fragments of Nikodor's soul are sealed in these statues. The calls that I've been hearing are coming from them. As long as we reassemble their soul and unite their divine core, they will recover their dignity as a Titan. You will then have a chance to triumph over them in battle.
Indestructible body.
We finally found the root of everything. I'll find a way to stall it. To Titankin that have lost all reason, death is as intoxicating as nectar is to bees. Please, you must find a way to make Nikodor's soul whole again. It is only by fixing this point in history that we can salvage the future of Amphorius.
Nous pouvons encore puiser dans les pouvoirs du temps. Pareil à voyager dans le temps, gladiateur.
Let's see what you can do, delver of memories. Unbelievable. This dark and derelict place. Is this the future of Kremnos?
J'ai moi-même du mal à y croire. Acrokopis a dû connaître bien des épreuves depuis ce temps.
The resonance between you and Ornyx must be strong. Much time has passed, yet the Titan's soul remains fragmented. That covetous king and his servants would have turned to dust by now. Their scheme that once unfolded here has likewise been buried with them. You and I are both here to bring an end to this absurdity. So join me, comrade. Let us bring death onto that Titan.
Il était jaloux, malin et sacrément borné.
The sounds of battle. That's
Dimension très proche de la nôtre.
so. There are mortals who fight against fate, even in this hopelessly bleak era. I am impressed. But strength alone will not help them destroy an immortal body. That's why you and that girl went back in time seeking answers. Courage. Honor. Tenacity. Sacrifice. Reason. There are only 4 soul-forged statues here. If they did split Nikodor's divinity into 5 parts, there is still one fragment of the soul that is missing.
On va commencer par celle-là. On réfléchit un plan.
Agreed. Come, help me piece together Strife's divinity.
Ok.
A ninja must not lust for wealth.
I can hear. I hear it. A part of Nikodor's divinity is sealed within this.
Ok, donc c'est pareil. On va devoir attaquer un petit peu. Ok, on a la deuxième. Ah mais attendez, il y en a 5 là? Ah ouais. Ah, ça rigole moins là. Ah bah, je l'ai. Nickel. On est pas mal là. Nous on est là, ok. Parce qu'il va falloir aller étape par étape. Ok, on va pouvoir changer le temps. Ça devrait être pas mal là. Dommage. Si on nous indique quelque chose, c'est qu'il y a vraiment un truc à faire.
A testament that their will is unyielding in the fight against the calamity of unknown origin. No matter how powerful the black tide may be, enough to corrupt the wills of other gods, they stand tall and upright in defiance of the turbulent fog, even till today.
Nikador's tenacity! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body!
Ok.
Runaway fast technique.
I can hear. I hear it. A part of Nikador's divinity is sealed within this.
On va le faire, on va le faire.
We shall hereby seal the God King's courage within this sword vessel. A testament that they have never once retreated from a battle. Even against the formless black tide from beyond the dense fog, they alone have raised their sword and faced the enemy head-on.
Nikador's courage. Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body.
Ninja runaway fast technique.
Voices have started to pour in.
We shall hereby seal the God King's honor within this sword vessel. A testament that they have never plunged their divine lance into an enemy's back. Even when enemies close in from all sides, they have never conceded to evil schemes, fiercely guarding the warrior's dignity.
Nikador's honor! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body!
Ninja runaway fast technique.
Ah, faut que je reste dans cette dimension. Ok. What? Où on est nous?
Ninja runaway fast technique.
Après peut-être, oui. Ou non.
Stay here, warrior. Do not leave your goddess of death. The enticing scent of blood here is meant for you. And only you.
Sweet death. Inner peace.
C'est surtout comment y accéder. Est-ce que je dois bouger celui-ci? Ah, même pas, on peut pas. Là, ça servira à rien de désactiver du coup. Bah non, mais... Oh là. Oui, bon. Je me suis embêté pour rien. Ouais, d'accord. Quelque chose que je n'ai pas fait. Ah, le pont, oui, effectivement.
Divinity exists within this statue. Tell me everything that happened here.
J'avais oublié de la poser.
We shall hereby seal the God King's sacrifice within this sword vessel. A testament that their final words before sinking into dormancy were a vow to defend the world against the Black Tide. They used their own body as our city walls, keeping out and protecting us from the pervasive spread of madness. They are acutely aware that if the end times were to arrive, there would be nothing left in this world to conquer.
Nikador's sacrifice! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body!
Bah là, je crois que c'est parti. Hein. C'est tout.
We're now left with the final missing fragment of divinity. I believe I know where it is.
Lord Nias, are we almost there?
Yes. There is just one last thing to do. No one knows when the Black Tide first appeared beyond the distant horizon. But when it slowly encroached upon Amphorius's borders, Nikador was the first Titan to venture forth. During the battle against the Black Tide, their sanity began to slip away. In their prime, the Titan could obliterate an entire archipelago with a single slash. Yet they could not sever the root of this corruption. They battled the Black Tide by sheer will alone, but ultimately succumbed to it. before their divinity could be completely corrupted, they removed a part of it.
Could it be?
The fragment of divinity that they stripped away. The fragment they wanted to preserve the most was reason. The Titan believed that their reason would someday respond to their calling, to return to their body, and fulfill their sacred mission.
Toutes ces versions de vous viennent du passé. Vous êtes un fragment de Nicodore.
All of these,
They represent countless failed endeavors. With your help, I can finally put an end to everything.
Lord Nias, what do you intend to do?
Courage, honor, tenacity, and sacrifice. They are all versions of me. Hearing the murmurs of these soul fragments has led me to a conclusion. Nicodor's soul is corrupted beyond the point of salvation.
Que pouvons-nous faire alors? Comment peut-on les arrêter?
There is only one option. The seal that binds their divinity is already broken. As long as we complete the soul forging here, Nicodor will be whole once more. You will go into battle with a Titan nearly at the zenith of their powers. And when that happens, the glory of slaying a god will also be presented before you.
What about you, Lord Nias?
I will return to where I came from, and become a part of Nicodor's divinity once more. In all likelihood, I will also be consumed by corruption. An inevitable course of action, if we hope to end this madness.
You are willing to sacrifice yourself for a future you won't get to witness.
This is my purpose. My origin. I am no mortal, and I do not fear death. Even so, will you still weep for me?
All farewells in this world are sorrowful, Lord Nias.
Well, we haven't known each other for long. I have learned much from you. In return, I'll teach you a lesson of mine before I go. Do not detest your talent, and do not abhor death. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent, because all things eventually fade to dust.
The embodiment of strife telling me about the majesty of the world. What an irony.
Civilizations only grow under strife. Humans instinctively loathe suffering. Yet suffering is the only thing that teaches them to stand unyielding and tall.
On ne peut plus attendre. Je respecterai votre souhait. S'il doit en être ainsi, alors je vous affronterai.
He knows what it truly means to go to battle. Perhaps he can be your inspiration. If you die by my lance, then there's no need to reflect on what I said. But if you should send me to my grave, promise me that you will use my core flame to fuel a roaring blaze and continue the fight against the Black Tide.
On behalf of all the Chrysos heirs, I promise you.
Initiator, the lance of fury, the messenger of turmoil, and the embodiment of strife! Remember this! I am the scar that this world needs!
You hear that?
What?
They've returned!
Best me! Grant me an end! Befitting a warrior! Corpus Penis!
So, this is Nigador's true form. It's incredible. Well done on them. I was prepared to fight till the end of time.
The stench of evil.
Ok, il y a de l'imaginaire.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Be of your body and mind.
Stay in step.
Ah.
Dreams do come true.
Have we met? Unite our goals.
Dazzling and from painting!
Cosmic ninjutsu.
Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration! Flee!
The true everything in this world is bleeding. May the foul stench just time to cleanse the filth. Dream vanished. Be of your body and mind.
Take your position.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Let's improvise. It's still the same one.
Since you've overcome the curse of immortality, destruction shall be your reward.
Et du coup, on est reparti sur le même délire. Hein.
Dreams of a let us dance once more. Clouds scattered.
Dazzling ninja reporting for duty.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Serious power spread!
Cosmic ninjutsu.
Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration! Flee!
Yeah.
Stay in
The
step.
truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Unite our goals.
Ok, phase 2.
Promise you, Lord Nihus, your nightmare will be over soon. Dream vanished.
Equally but one!
Yeah.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
the truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Share good fortunes. Allow me to purge the root dreams of a past life. Let us.
On va taper un peu tout le monde là.
Time to cleanse the filth. Cosmic ninjutsu, secret technique, dazzling obliteration.
Oula. Ça sent pas bon ça. Effectivement, ça a pas senti bon. Ah ouais. Ok. Avec la rupture, c'est pas bien passé, hein. On va essayer. Il n'est pas dit que ça passe aussi avec l'annihilité. Mais on fait le combat en normal, on va pas faire le combat en facile.
Well done on them. Let's prepare to fight. Till the end of time. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Do we still have the upper hand? Ready for another?
It's on me.
Another journey begins. Destiny for oblivion.
Since you've overcome the curse of immortality, destruction shall be your reward.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data sig net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I'm on it. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Free will, still waters of oblivion.
Dommage.
Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Enemy data sig net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Allez, c'est parti. On y va.
It too shall fall.
I promise you, Lord Nihus, your nightmare will be over soon. Ready for another?
Watch your head. Again, back. Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Another journey begins.
I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave? It's better to make no.
Dommage.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activate.
Ouais, allez, c'est bon. Avec la team dot, c'est même passé très rapidement.
It too shall fall.
J'ai fait exprès pour qu'on puisse pas le tuer tout de suite.
No longer must one wield a sword. From here on, the world shall no longer know strife. It's finally over. Nikador's core flame.
Time passes quickly. It's been a long time since the last Titan fell. Now that the Lance of Fury is no more, we Chrysos heirs are one step closer to the Genesis, as foretold in the prophecy.
The silence here is stifling. The city feels so unfamiliar now that its Titan is gone.
You've exchanged thousands of blows with them. Your ears are probably just not used to this peace and quiet.
What's next?
I have an agreement with the Titan. The Chrysos heirs will take away their core flame and use it to start a bright blaze that'll illuminate our path onward.
You spoke with Nikador.
Protéger le monde de quelque chose. Il a rencontré quelque chose qui l'a fait sombrer dans la folie.
What did they say? Please. I need to know.
Not now, Lord Mighty. I'll tell you everything once we return to Akama.
Aglaya mentioned that someone must touch the core flame and absorb it to become its temporary receptacle. Mighty, do you...
This honor is yours. Isn't it something you've been longing for?
But you're more deserving of it. You sustained all these new wounds from fighting them.
If you have any idea how exhausting it is to fight a protracted battle, you should know that pointless arguments are the last thing I want to get into now.
A little back and forth wouldn't hurt much. Coming to a decision so easily makes it seem like this is not at all a life-changing undertaking, you know? Come with me then, Core Flame. The vortex of Genesis is awaiting your return. I don't think I felt anything at all. Or rather, it felt a lot easier than I expected. I had assumed that bearing the core flame would take a lot more out of me. In any case, let's return to Akama and share news of our victory with the two demigods.
Vous ne venez pas avec nous, Castorals? On a oublié quelque chose? Je n'oublierai jamais Neves.
Go with the rest, mister. I will catch up with you later. I would like to talk to Lord Nias again. One last time. Lord Nias. Lord Nikador. Can you hear me? I know that your only wish right now is to rest in peace. But you are the only one with answers to my deepest doubts. So, forgive me for disturbing you. Please tell me, do you know where Thanatos is? I must find them. The half of me that I've been deprived of since birth. I must take it back from them. I see. So even the Strife Titan has never seen death in the flesh. I will continue this arduous journey, even if I must travel to every corner of Amphorius. I understand. The Chrysos heirs will fulfill the promise we made, and see your unfinished work to its end. Such a peaceful end is not befitting of you, the bringer of strife into this world. But it's a good thing it's just me here. No one else can see what you look like in the final moments of your life. Poets will still describe you as an embodiment of madness and corruption, the god of war who incinerated all of their glory. Yet, at this moment, I am willing to send you into the gentle embrace of death, to a sweet land full of blossoming flowers. Farewell, Titan.
Aggie! They're back!
We completed the mission, Treeby. No broken limbs or severe injuries. Just a fiery core flame in the palm of my hand.
I can feel the core flame's warmth. Well done, Finan. It has been far too long since Amphorius last saw the birth of a demigod. Having you take Nikador's place will surely invigorate the spirits of those in the holy city.
I want to be honest about this. I believe Mighty is the better candidate. He was once the crown prince of Kremnos, after all, and much of his lifetime was spent fighting alongside Nikador. He is more worthy of the title of Strife than I am.
You have thought much about this, sweet child. But there is one thing you overlooked. The qualities you've mentioned are very likely the reasons my Demos refused this core flame. I do not doubt his strength and talents. In fact, he must have imagined himself becoming a god 1,000 times over. But he turned it down because he does not want to lead his people down the same path again. So I will ask you once more. Have you made up your mind, Finan of ID's Elysiae?
I am ready for this. I will shoulder the burden of divinity alongside the both of you. I am willing to make the necessary sacrifices.
Very good.
This day has finally come, Snowy. You've been wanting this all along, right?
If the prophecy hadn't found me back then, I would still be roaming the world aimlessly. Right now, though, I live for the sole purpose of dedicating myself to the mission of the Chrysos heirs.
I never once doubted your resolve. This time tomorrow, the Chrysos heirs will gather at the Vortex of Genesis to surrender the core flame that once belonged to Nikador, the Lance of Fury. Remember, this is unlike the unchanging rites our priests perform. No one knows the true cost a mortal must pay to accept Strife's divine authority. Your road ahead is still full of uncertainty. Use this time to properly rest, Finan.
I understand. Until tomorrow, then.
N'oublions pas que nous avons la protection de demi-déesses. D'autres portent leur fardeau.
They have Aglaya and Trevi to thank for that. It is because of their protection that the citizens are able to enjoy peace. Where did Mighty go? Our victory might not have been possible without your help. I'm sure you've heard enough words of gratitude, but it's only right that I... Right! It would be the first time I thanked you, so... Thank you for your help, Miss Mem?
Et maintenant, qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
Aglaya will gather us at the Vortex of Genesis this time tomorrow, where we'll perform a ritual to surrender the core flame. She only mentioned the Chrysos heirs, but if I invite you two, I'm sure she'll welcome your presence. From what Aglaya said, no one can predict what's going to happen, because each Titan's divine authority is unique. That's why I hope both of you can be there tomorrow. It'll bolster my confidence.
Bien sûr qu'on sera là. On facture des frais supplémentaires pour nous avoir fait nous faire venir à un événement. D'accord, tant qu'on n'a pas de panne d'oreiller.
That's settled then. The night's all yours, but get some rest before tomorrow's ritual. I should also take this time to sort out my thoughts. I'll see you soon, my friends.
Oui, j'ai remarqué. Remarqué quoi? À quoi est-ce que tu vois ça? Nous aussi, on a du pain sur la planche. Il aurait temps qu'on pense aussi un peu à nous. Je vais perdre ma série de connexions. J'aurais dû emporter des jeux hors ligne. Ok. Ah mais c'est même pas encore fini. Ah oui. Bon, on va déjà aller regarder un petit peu tout ce qui est succès là parce que... Il y en a. On a pas mal au niveau des coffres. Si. C'est pas encore fini, hein. J'aurais préféré, mais c'est pas encore. Pas encore le cas. Ouais, on va, j'espère quand même terminer. Donc on va encore être rangé. Depuis quand tu sais faire des vraies phases? Tu sais parler correctement? Peut-être que ça te donne plus d'individualité. Tu connais le concept d'articulation? J'espère que peu, hein? Non, hein. Mais t'es qui en vrai? Vous la rabat-joie, c'est moi le héros ici. Il n'y a pas de meilleure équipe qu'une personne et son pas de compagnie. On est une troupe. Ah, je vais mettre le pas de compagnie. Je vais prendre une pause aussi. De nouveaux collectibles. Bon, j'en aurai aussi quelques-uns à aller chercher. Hein. Pour Pénaconi, déjà, j'en ai pas mal.
There's no glory to be found in an accolade, only obtainable through slaughter.
Huh. He managed to survive all of that?
Even the god of death turned him away.
Arrogant amateur historian. This is pomegranate juice.
Terminé. Super. Qu'est-ce que tu fais là? Il se passe quoi avec le livre? Comment t'as fait pour te transformer en papier? à fait, c'est exactement ça. Il doit bien y avoir une autre explication. Faut arrêter de se voir. Je comprends, c'est une histoire du soir. Lecture quel ennui. J'ai le droit des récompenses, ouais. Ah bah oui, ça va nous donner... Ah. On peut avoir 2 édolones grâce à ça. Ah mais c'est progresser dans la mission que... Oh, d'accord. Donc le sentier là c'est pour avoir... Ok, ceci. La saga. Et là on va voir le... Ah, EDG. Ah. D'accord. Là on a les 12. Oh, bah, on va voir ça plus tard.
You should take this opportunity to rest, Lord Finon. The core flame ritual is tomorrow.
Today, tomorrow, what difference does it make? It's always morning in Akima under Kethali's protection. So long as the light continues to shine this brightly, I won't be getting any sleep. Why force myself to shut my eyes when I can instead take this time to calm my mind and gather my thoughts? That counts as rest too.
Have you thought things through, then?
Not at all. Everything's a jumbled mess still. I don't even know where to start. The core flame was blazing hot in my palm in the beginning. But it has completely cooled off now. I can barely feel it. Miss Castoris, does this mean I'm a good match for Nikador?
I don't quite get how it works, but if it's going to put you at ease, then I will say yes to that.
Thank you. That's the abyss in the distance. Oh, that reminds me of the question I didn't get to ask. Back in the temple with the scales of justice, when Orynyx was trying to deter us, why did you stop me, Miss Castoris?
Because I knew there must be another solution. Something more important than the fate of Amphorius. It is far too cruel and unfair to ask that of you.
You should know that I would have gone ahead if Don Hung hadn't come up with an answer in time.
I know. We should not have hesitated then. I stopped you before I even realized it myself. It's fortunate we had the both of them there with us.
Yeah. It's a good thing we had them.
Are you still thinking about the past, Lord Finon?
Every waking moment. I lied to the 2 demigods just now. I told them the duty of the Chrysos heirs is all I think about now. Do you think I managed to slip by Aglaïa's golden threads this time?
No one fools her, Lord Finon. She merely chooses to turn a blind eye to our lies.
You're right. How foolish of me to think I got away with it. I often wonder if someone as ordinary as me can really become a hero. I thought defeating Nikador would quell the voice of doubt in my mind. But it has only grown louder.
I don't have the right words for you now, but I know you're far from ordinary, Lord Finon. Mighty often calls you Deliverer in jest, but I don't believe he means it mockingly.
I should probably shut out these pointless thoughts and empty my mind until the hour of the ritual. I did that before sitting for Treeby's history exam. Who in the world could hope to go over those piles of documents and slates? I decided I was better off resigning myself to fate. That way I'd get more time to play and practice with my sword.
How did you do on the exam, then?
My score? I don't remember anymore. All I remember is Treeby punishing me to a full week of cleaning the Chrysos heir's bath, and no one was allowed to help me.
So High Priest Treeby can be strict too. Please continue with this mentality, Lord Finon. I believe you'll be all right.
Thank you, Miss Casterus. I think I'll stay here for a little while and keep all of those unruly thoughts out. It's not like anything will come of them anyway. The sights of Ides Elysiae, my homeland, have been flashing before my eyes lately. Those Kremnoans mastered some cutting-edge technology. If only I could separate my soul from my body too. That way I'd be able to fly my soul back to the comforting fields of my homeland anytime. That's the only place I can be momentarily at peace.
An utterly adventure. Feel free to replace blank with whatever description you see fit.
Alors du coup les amis, on va s'arrêter ici parce que là, ça ne fait plus normalement partie de notre petite quête pionnière. Enfin, c'est la continuité, mais c'est pas la même, ça se sent vu qu'ils sont en train de parler des retards. Donc les amis, on va s'arrêter ici parce que mon dieu que c'est long. On a vu, on a le livre, on a pas mal de choses. Bon, je vous les poule juste après. Ah, ce sera après le restant ici. Donc les amis, je vous dis à très bientôt pour de prochaines aventures sur HONKAI STAR RAIL, en espérant que ça vous ait plu. Et on va pouvoir, j'espère, bientôt terminer la quête pionnière. Comme ça, je pourrai continuer à essayer de monter la grande Erta, du moins comme j'ai dit, je vais la monter 666 pour commencer. Et après, je verrai pour la maxer au moins jusque 8. Comme tout perso que je commence sur les 5 stars. Sans compter qu'il faudra aussi monter le pionnier en souvenir. Donc c'est pour ça, ça va prendre un peu de temps. Mais le pionnier, si possible, il faudrait que je le max. Comme ça, il est terminé, on est tranquille, on pourra l'utiliser. À condition d'avoir son stuff. Donc les amis, à très bientôt pour de prochaines aventures. Et salut à tous!